When Beyonce was 3, I took her to the Triumph tour with Michael Jackson and his brothers.
Wow.
And my friend said, well, if you go to this certain area at the Astrodome, he's gonna come out that way. So I had her out there. It was a group of about 20 people. He walks over, tries to grab her. And she loved him so much, she was just overwhelmed as kids do, and she just started crying, and you know, she wouldn't go to him. But what are the odds of that?
Wow.
And she said then, I'm gonna be like Michael Jackson. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Look at her now.
Look at her now. And I just think that that's how faith in God works.
Media trainers have been training older artists to lie and say they were as much as 10 years younger than they were. It's all to sell you records, to sell you a image.
Wait, what? There has been a surprising rumor making the rounds that claims Solange is actually Beyoncé's daughter. This story has been discussed before, but now people are paying attention again because the information is said to be coming from someone close to Tina Knowles' inner circle. That has made many fans curious. Adding even more drama, some believe Tina's former husband, Richard Lawson, may still have unresolved feelings about his relationship with the Knowles family. According to the gossip, he has allegedly been sharing private details, and Wendy Williams is said to have information that supports these claims. As a result, the rumor that Solange could secretly be Beyoncé's daughter has started gaining attention once again.
Who was partners with L.A. Reid and Babyface in Atlanta, and these guys had this competitiveness. L.A. had a girls group. Bet you don't know who his lead singer was.
No.
Pink.
Oh, okay.
She's the exact same age as Beyonce, and there used to be this battle which group was better. You had Usher, he was the same age. They were all 14 and 15 years old, living in Atlanta.
People often say that once you start digging into stories about the Knowles family, you begin to notice how many rumors and unanswered questions have followed them over the years. Some believe a great deal of effort has gone into protecting Beyoncé's image and career. Because of that, many people were not surprised to learn that Tina Knowles reportedly included strict legal protections in her divorce agreement with Richard Lawson. Tina and Richard had known each other for more than 30 years before they began a romantic relationship in 2013. Considering their long friendship, many assumed there was a strong level of trust between them. However, reports about their divorce revealed a non-disparagement clause and a confidentiality agreement that allegedly prevented Richard from speaking publicly about Tina or the Knowles family. This immediately sparked curiosity among fans, who began wondering what information could be considered so important that it needed to remain private. One topic that continues to fuel speculation is the long-running rumor about Beyoncé and Solange's true relationship. These claims have circulated for years, despite there being no verified evidence to support them. The discussion became even more intense when an alleged birth record surfaced around 2006. Beyoncé has always stated that she was born in 1981, but the leaked document reportedly listed her birth date as September 4, 1974. The leak caused a major reaction. If the document had been real, it would have meant that Beyoncé was several years older than the public believed. On the other hand, if it was fake, people questioned why such a document would appear in the first place. Initially, the Texas Department of Health reportedly declined to confirm or deny the information. Later, officials stated that the document was not authentic and that they had no connection to it. Even so, some conspiracy theorists continued to examine details from the family's past. They pointed to comments from Tina Knowles, who said that Beyoncé attended Michael Jackson's Triumph tour in 1981 and was deeply inspired by the experience. According to Tina, that concert was a life-changing moment that helped spark Beyoncé's dream of performing on stage and pursuing a career in entertainment.
When Beyonce was 3, I took her to the Triumph tour with Michael Jackson and his brothers.
Wow.
And my friend said, well, if you go to this certain area at the Astrodome, he's gonna come out that way. So I had her out there. It was a group of about 20 people. He walks over, tries to grab her. And she loved him so much, she was just overwhelmed as kids do, and she just started crying, and you know, she wouldn't go to him. But what are the odds of that?
Wow.
And she said then, I'm gonna be like Michael Jackson. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Look at her now.
Look at her now. And I just think that that's how faith in God works.
The rumors surrounding Beyoncé have only grown over the years, and many of them focus on questions about her age, family history, and rise to fame. One story that often gets brought up involves actress Gabrielle Union and comments she made about her friendship with Beyoncé. Gabrielle, who was born in 1972, once spoke warmly about Beyoncé during an interview. She explained that they had been friends since they were teenagers and said they remained close over the years. Gabrielle described Beyoncé as kind, caring, professional, and easy to work with. She also mentioned that they shared the same hairstylist and had maintained a strong bond for a long time. Those comments immediately caught the attention of conspiracy theorists. According to Beyoncé's official biography, she was born in 1981. If that date is correct, critics argue that the timeline seems unusual because Gabrielle would have been much older. They questioned how the two could have become friends as teenagers if there was such a large age difference between them. Because of this, some people pointed to older rumors claiming that Beyoncé was actually born in 1974, rather than 1981. If that were true, the age gap between the two women would have been much smaller. However, there has never been verified evidence proving those claims. Supporters of these theories often argue that Beyoncé's team has worked hard to protect her public image throughout her career. They believe that old photos, videos, and information from her early years have been carefully managed. Some even point to instances when unflattering photographs were reportedly removed from websites as proof that her image is closely controlled. From there, the theories become even more dramatic. One of the most controversial rumors claims that Solange is not actually Beyoncé's younger sister, but her daughter. According to this theory, Beyoncé supposedly became pregnant as a teenager, and the family later created a different story to hide it from the public. Despite how often this claim appears online, no credible evidence has ever confirmed it. The rumor gained additional attention when a person claiming to be a former employee of Columbia Records allegedly shared stories about things they had heard while working at the company. According to the individual, there were discussions within the music industry about the ages of some members of the original Destiny's Child lineup. The source claimed that they had seen documents suggesting Beyoncé was older than the public believed. However, these statements have never been independently verified. The same source also pointed to the early history of Girls' Time, the group that eventually evolved into Destiny's Child. They argued that some of the ages of the members seemed inconsistent with the official timeline. Fans who support the theory have spent years examining old interviews, performances, and public records in an attempt to find evidence that supports their suspicions. Another story connected to the rumor involves claims that a relative of Beyoncé allegedly made jokes during a holiday gathering that hinted at a hidden family secret. According to the former employee's account, the relative supposedly suggested that Solange was actually Beyoncé's child. Like many other stories tied to this theory, there is no confirmed proof that the conversation ever happened. Supporters of these claims also argue that certain events in the family's history make more sense if Beyoncé were older than her public age. They point to Solange's own experience becoming a young mother and suggest that the family's reaction seemed calmer because they had supposedly dealt with a similar situation before. Again, these interpretations are based entirely on speculation, rather than verified facts. Some people also note that age adjustments in the entertainment industry are not unheard of. Throughout Hollywood and the music business, there have been stories about performers presenting themselves as younger or older for marketing reasons. Because of this, conspiracy theorists believe it is possible that a star's age could be altered to fit a certain image. However, possibility alone does not prove that it happened in Beyoncé's case. Over the years, additional rumors have surfaced regarding Beyoncé's personal life, relationships, and behavior behind the scenes. Many of these stories come from anonymous sources, former employees, or internet discussions rather than documented evidence. As a result, they remain unverified claims rather than established facts. What keeps these rumors alive is the public's fascination with one of the biggest stars in modern music. Beyoncé's enormous success, private nature, and carefully managed public image have created an environment where speculation can spread quickly. Despite countless theories and online discussions, there is still no reliable evidence proving that Beyoncé is older than reported, or that Solange is anything other than her younger sister. These stories continue to circulate mainly because of curiosity, gossip, and the mystery that often surrounds major celebrities.
Because she's a brilliant musician, and she was trained at the esteemed Berklee College of Music. Handpicked by my very good friend, Terry Lynn Carrington, Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band, which was Matthew Knowles' idea because he couldn't get Beyonce to stop people. Guess you didn't know your daughter well enough, because she just started all the girls.
According to ongoing gossip surrounding the Knowles family, some people believe that tensions grew after Tina Knowles and Richard Lawson ended their marriage. Rumors claim that Richard felt disrespected during the relationship and believed that certain family members did not treat him as an equal. There have also been allegations that his daughter, Bianca, was not treated well, which supposedly added to his frustration over time. Because of these claims, some online commentators have suggested that Richard has been sharing private information about the family since the divorce. The rumors say he has spoken about family dynamics, Tina's desire to remain in the spotlight, alleged problems within Solange and Jules' relationship, and speculation about Beyoncé and Jay-Z's marriage. Others even claim he has discussed the long-running rumors about Beyoncé and Solange's connection. However, none of these stories have been publicly verified. The discussion does not stop there. Some fans believe that Wendy Williams has known about these rumors for years. Because she spent decades covering celebrity news and entertainment stories, many people assume she has heard information that never became public. Supporters of these theories claim she has evidence that could confirm some of the speculation, although no proof has been presented. As these rumors continue to circulate online, many people have shared their opinions. Some argue that highly private celebrities naturally attract suspicion because so little is known about their personal lives. Others believe that privacy should not automatically be seen as evidence that someone is hiding a secret. Theories about Beyoncé's age, her relationship with Jay-Z, and claims that Solange could be her daughter have been discussed for years. Despite the constant speculation, none of these allegations have been proven. Still, the mystery keeps people talking, debating, and wondering whether there is any truth behind the stories that continue to follow one of music's biggest stars.